What's up, guys? ABC Matt here. It's been a while since I did a YouTube live walkabout. Today we're gonna do Nob Hill, aka the locals call it Snob Hill, but it's not too snobby. It's a small community over here. There's a little bit of boutique shops here. There is a pizza store I like really much over here. It's near and dear to my heart. And then there is an ice cream chain, I would say. It's mainstream, but they have seasonal flavors that I like. So we're gonna check out what we can. We're gonna first off see this hospital over here. This hospital is well known over here. I think it's the Legacy Hospital, and it's pretty big, pretty decent size. And we're gonna just walk a little bit. I'm gonna just double check on the settings here as I speak to you, and we're gonna be on our way. Also, I want to mention that I am 90 subscribers away from a 1,000, so I'm getting closer. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna get there. Thank you for the one person who showed up right now. Hopefully more will show. I think Wednesday is better for me. Hey Teresa, you're the one person that showed so far. I was saying that I'm in Nob Hill. Hey Rick, Teresa, I'm in Nob Hill right now of Portland. It's called aka Snob Hill, but it's nice. It has a little bit of boutique shops. It has a pizza store that I love near and dear to my heart, and there's an ice cream shop that is pretty mainstream, but I like the seasonal flavors. So we're gonna take a little walk right now. How you guys doing, by the way? So this is Nob Hill. Yeah, you good? That's good to hear. I mean, the weather's crummy for you guys, but yeah, you're staying dry. That's good. Got some old school shops over here. Terry, you probably like this. You probably like that clothing store. But you probably saw enough of the clothing already. And that tells you, this is the Nob Hill Bar and Grill. So I am indeed in Nob Hill. Death pile humor. That's right. You gotta laugh it off. If you don't laugh it off, you're gonna cry. So we are moving along. There's some pig sculptures here. I don't know the significance of it, but there is pig sculptures here. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. Try my best to be, clarity and transparent with everything I get, I do for sourcing. Appreciate it. Never ate at this restaurant. Supposedly is good. I try, like I don't know. In my opinion, the mainstreamers, they don't tell it like it is. Like, how many garage sales do they go to before they actually find a hit? Like, I think they do a false narrative about it. So this place is where they have like oddities. Can't tell from the reflection, but they got all the oddities here. A lot of weird stuff. And then you got a lot of these little shops over here. When we go to the other side, I'll show you the pizza shop and the ice cream shop that I like. But you have a lot of these boutique clothing shops over here. And a vaping store. Hey, Grizzle B, how's everything? Haven't talked to you in like 30 years. How's it going over there? Now this is a shop I love, Papa Hayden. This place makes awesome desserts. Pricey, but they're good. I had to make a Chris Justice reference. You know that.
And it's a sweet little mountain town. The town itself is at about 7,800 feet. And then
yeah, so this neighborhood is called Nob Hill. I don't know why. I don't know the history behind it, but it's called Nob Hill. The next live stream I'll probably do the thrift stores that we have here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the hugest thrift store around, or go to the one that has more little ones. You have a leather goods store. Could be. I've been to the Nob Hill in San Francisco. Could be where they emulated it from. This neighborhood has the most four-way traffic I ever seen on a crosswalk. Every block is four-way traffic. Yeah, I remember that San Fran used to have that. Pretty cool. Changed a lot since I last been there. I think I've been there, 2000, maybe even 99. I don't remember. It's that long ago. When I was there, they used to have the heart sculptures that you gotta find throughout the whole city. Thanks, Terry. It is scenic here. I love it here. Have a juice bar over here. Yep. I must have been there in like 99. It's been so long ago. Yeah, Portland in itself, they don't eat breakfast. They like to brunch over here. They like to sleep in and wake up a little bit later for brunch. I think it's low 70s, mid 70s. Last I checked, it was around that temperature. Might have went up a little bit. But it's comfortable. Not much humidity. I'm gonna circle around and go do a U-turn. No, Grizzle B, I used to live in New York. I lived in New York for, Jesus, 30 something years. I only moved to Portland in 2017. Actually, yeah, 40 years in New York then. Yeah, so I used to live in the city. I used to live a lot of my life in Manhattan, and then I lived a little bit in Queens, and then I moved back into Manhattan again. Miss the food, don't miss the liveliness. I like the slower paced lifestyle too much now. So I'm gonna make a U-turn again. Pretty much just not much else to see on this side. I'm gonna make a U-turn to show you the ice cream shop and the pizza shop. It's a small community. Connecticut is okay. A little boring for me. If I lived in Connecticut, I'm always gonna go to Mohegan Sun, which is bad. Here's a hurdy-turdy shop, Ethan Allen. We have a lot of coffee stores here. Yeah, I don't want to be so close to the casino. It's gonna be bad if I did that. They do have a lot of microbreweries. They have that. They have a lot of donut shops, a lot of coffee shops. They're all about that. They love their sweets here. I'm more of a savory person though. We got Pottery Barn here. Oh good, I'm on the shade side now. Again, this is like a small community. It's not that big. Tomorrow, oh well, not tomorrow, but the next time I do this, I'm leaning towards showing you the biggest thrift store that we have here. It literally takes up 2 city blocks. It takes up 1 city block on one side and then across the street another city block. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. I see a lot of Fiesta wear over at those thrift stores. Oh yeah, the rose test garden, yeah. It's nice, and the Japanese garden over there is nice. It's very peaceful over there. A lot of tourists goes there though. I have to think of what to eat for lunch. It's about lunchtime now over here. And we are 3 hours behind you, Terry. You know, if I don't look at the cars, it's not ABC flat, it's ABC splat. I'm gonna be all over the pavement. That's what someone said when I was in Vegas when I did the stratosphere jump. They go, hope you're not ABC splat. It's funny stuff. I have a tea maker here. Hard. Oh, it's tea lump maker. I don't know what that is. Tea maker, whatever. This is a store I don't go into. Let's put it that way. I don't know what they're doing with the trash to cash. They've been talking about doing it in Vegas again. I don't know. You know, with Carrie, he's leaning towards moving to Florida now. Who knows? Yeah, they don't have those things in the Northeast.
I'm riding with you.
We'll see what happens. I don't know if they're gonna do another trash to cash. It depends on Dave's condition, if he wants to do it or not. Here's another McMinimans. We have so many of them. We have these signs to slow down. You have these little shops over here. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Here's a pet shop. So here is the pizza store I was mentioning about. It's called Escape from New York. And the history behind this is that the person moved from New York to Portland in the 80s. And this was the very first shop that actually sold pizza by the slice in the 80s. And then after that, all the pizza stores started to sell pizza by the slice. This is by far the closest I could get to New York style pizza because everything else is kind of subpar. I don't know if it's the water or what. And this is the closest bagel place I could get to New York. Henry Higgins. Then we have a paper store over here. Various things. Arts and crafts. Yeah. If you want, you get your carbs. Great place to eat your carbs. Then we have another mainstream store, Lush. I'm sure you're familiar with Lush. Oh, well, I should say Terry should be familiar with Lush. Then we have Kiehl's. Kiehl's, I'm familiar with. You see, you have these little shops over here. Basically houses that be converted into shops. Yeah, but you heard of Lush, right, Terry? That's the whole objective, Grizzle. Give you a little piece of Portland life. Here's another leather shop. One of a kind. Then you have this like alpaca store. Oh, you been to Portland, Grizzle? I didn't know that. Or we'll be talking Portland, Maine. There's a Portland, Maine and a Portland, Oregon. Oh, that's a little, let's keep it there, Grizzle. We might get into TMI. Oh my God, Grizzle. Here is the ice cream store that I was talking about. It's called Salt and Straw. They do seasonal ice cream over here. It's very nice. So you know, you could get a pizza or a bagel and then have ice cream right afterwards. That's what I do. More of these boutique shops. Yeah, they have all that here too, Grizzle. This is new Snappies. It used to be Little Big Burger. My New York came out. That guy didn't want to move to the side. I'm not budging. I'm continue to walk. He has to go around me. So this is the Good Samaritan Hospital, actually. That's the name of it. And that's pretty much Nob Hill. It's pretty small. So what is that, like 3-4 blocks? That's Nob Hill. So I'm gonna walk down. I'm going back towards downtown area, but I wanted to show you a little bit of Nob Hill. You guys want to talk reselling? We could talk reselling. You want to just talk about Portland life? I could talk about that. We could talk about anything you want. I'm just walking casually, and showing you a little bit of Portland. So normally when I go over here, I take a streetcar. The streetcar stop is like over there, but I'm gonna walk down a little bit. Then I have to figure out what to eat for lunch. I don't know what to eat yet. Grizzle, how you doing? Hey, Guinea. Thank you. I appreciate you showing. Occasionally, like certain Sundays, I just show a little bit of Portland and talk about anything. Talk about reselling, talk about life, talk about Portland, anything you like while I'm showing you like a little bit sights and sounds. I went on a live showing a little bit of St. John's. I did another one on the Japanese Garden. I did another one on the Pearl District. I did another one on the waterfront. So I'm showing little bits and pieces of the city. This Good Samaritan Hospital is huge. They have so many blocks full of buildings. Yeah, summer is busy for normal jobs. Well, I shouldn't say normal jobs, but jobs are not pertaining to reselling. For reselling, it's the summer slowdown. People are out and about. They're not buying from us, which kind of sucks. You just have to adapt to it. My day job is busy, and it keeps me busy, but it's boring. That's why I do reselling on the side. Oh, Ginny. Okay. I am sorry. I never knew how to pronounce that name. Ginny. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'm stupid. I apologize. Ginny. Did I meet you, Ginny, at a Trash to Cash event? I don't think so. I'm good with faces. I'm not good with names. That's the problem. As it shows. I mainly do eBay, but I dabble a little with Poshmark. I dabble a little bit with District. I do here and there with Facebook Marketplace. I do a little bit of Whatnot. I dabble in a lot of different platforms, but eBay is probably my go-to for everything. I love eBay's international policy. If something goes international, they deal with it. Yep. Terry is the queen of Poshmark. She is the OG of Poshmark, man. She does Poshmark like I do eBay. Is that better than the Roll Roll? You're too modest, Terry. You're really good with Poshmark. That's your go-to platform. We have Starbucks here. It's probably one of the fancy Starbucks I've seen. Yep, I know that's your go-to. I mean, Poshmark is great for clothing, especially. And with your piles of clothes, it made sense to do it in Poshmark. Ginny, are you still here? I want to see how's things with you with everything. Look at that. You got a house with a big hammer in there. Interesting. How you doing? What's new with you? I'm just following the streetcar line to get back to the Pearl and then to downtown. That's good to hear. I mean, sales should be picking up. I mean, unfortunately, the summer will tie down and people will start buying again. I had a Dr. Seuss book that was in Latin. And it's not really a book, it's more like a magazine. Like one of those kids magazines that you teach them how to learn like Latin. And I sold that for like $90. It's amazing. It is beautiful here. Portland weather is usually around like the fall weather. So it's about like 60, 70 degrees. It has like maybe 2 weeks of really hot weather. And then it has maybe a week or two of cold weather. I don't know. The Dr. Seuss book that I had on eBay didn't ban it. I think it's because it has I don't know. It doesn't look like your typical Dr. Seuss book, and it was all in Latin. So you know, how the screening process went. I don't even know they even know Latin. But I sold it for $90. It went to someone in New York. That book I got for free. Has some writing in it too, but someone wanted it for $90. I'm like, all right, good for them. Yeah, that was a good sale. Today I sold some Murano glass pieces, like really small ones. Made like $25 here, $25 there. So I had to ship those out. A lot of the old stuff that I had from 2023 is selling for me for some reason. So things I had for a year has been selling, which is good. It's just weird that they come in like waves. Thank you. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like button. Here's the streetcar. Oh, it's a test streetcar. Okay. Jenny, I'm still grinding. Grind with YouTube, grinding with reselling, grinding at my work. I'm just used to it. Nothing comes easy for me. Not to pat myself on the back, but I mean, once in a while, I wish I could catch a break, you know? Rain Fitness. I actually never walked down from Nob Hill downtown. Never did. I always was lazy. I just took the streetcar. Here's something for you, Grizzle. If you didn't know, Matt Groening is from Portland. How he came up with the Simpsons names, he got it from the street names over here. That's how he came up with the character names. So we have a Flanders Street, we have a Millhouse, we have all those names over here. Yup. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm only been here, what, 7 years now? I'm still learning. I don't know everything yet. Thank you, Jenny. That's what I try to do. I mean, I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful I could have the opportunity to do YouTube and reselling. You know, some people don't have that opportunity, so I am thankful for that. I constantly need reminders how thankful I am, because one of the things I have that is bad is I have imposter syndrome. I'm always hard. I'm my biggest critic. Hey, it's Graham and Pop's Vintage. If you guys are not familiar with them, you should check them out. They know a lot of stuff, man, and they have the opportunity to buy a crap ton of stuff, and they teach you what they sell and what's good, what's bad. They're pretty good. I wish I had their real estate. The world is my oyster. I would have warehouses of stuff. I don't have that luxury, but I can't. I don't want to deal with their weather. They're in South Dakota. That's right. You met them in the Trash to Cash Vegas. I want them to do another Trash to Cash Vegas. I feel like I didn't get my money's worth when I was there. But then again, I was only being a tourist mostly because I haven't been there for so long. Hey Mal, how's it going? Just showing little bits and pieces of Portland as we talk a little bit more. I went to Nob Hill. Now I'm going back down to the Pearl District and then eventually downtown. We are almost 36 minutes in. It's a good, decent walk so far. So this area is where the streetcars are housed. They do their maintenance and everything on the streetcars over here. We have 2 different lines of streetcars. We have one that goes basically north to south and south to north, and then we have another one that goes east to west. But essentially they do a loop just like Chicago. You can see some of the streetcars over here, and they have some in the building over there. But I appreciate you guys watching. This is how I eat into the viewing hours. I think I'm like 500 viewing hours away. So I need that and about 90 subs. Then I could be with the cool kids, like Grams and Pops Vintage. I feel like the redheaded stepchild. Everyone hit that milestone except for me. Got some housing over here. Like Portland's not used to the hot weather. A lot of the housing doesn't have AC because it normally doesn't get hot. But now lately, you know, we get a couple of weeks of heat in the hundreds, which is disgusting. Thankfully, I have central air, so I don't have that problem. Now we're coming to like the border of the Pearl. Yeah, I don't like the Mets, but I knew it would sell. Grizzleby, see? We have a Lovejoy street. Lovejoy just like in The Simpsons. A lot of the streets are alphabetized too, but some are not. Hey, I'm originally from New York, you know, we jaywalk. I don't listen to the man. If I want to walk, I walk. As long as I don't become ABC Splat, I'm okay. Got a few murals over here. This one I'll wait for. I'll be on my best behavior. So I have no trips planned. How about you guys? My next trip that I'm excited about is going on the Caribbean cruise again next year. There might be Giants playing. Those are the people who sing the Constantinople song. So that should be cool. And I love going to Puerto Rico, so that's one of the stops as well. Still following the streetcar line right now. Oh, cool. I don't remember Vermont. Why? Why is the P2P always in March? That's when my cruise always happens. Come on, man, you can make an exception. Reschedule it, just for me. Uh-oh, I crossed that don't walk again. I'm gonna get a ticket. Not. Still walking down Lovejoy, and then I'm gonna make a turn right now. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Still trying to think of something to eat. Something that catches my eye as I'm walking. I'll grab something. Turning on 11th Avenue right now. Not much to see over here. It's mostly residential. But eventually it would go back to Powell's, which is a bookstore. In my other video, I think I showed a little bit of it. Over here, this residential area is pretty expensive. Cannot afford it. Maybe only this condo area I could afford. Portland is known for gastropubs and donuts. That's pretty much what they're famous for. They have a lot of breweries here, and I mean, it's a brunch location too. They like their brunch, but they like their sweets. Their bagels suck here, and their pizza suck here. What I tell people about the food scene is over here is jack of all trades, master of none, because everyone over here put their own spin to things. It's hard to find authentic food because everybody wants to do fusion or something of that nature. The beer is good here. They like Pilsner beer. I'm not a big fan of Pilsner. But they like their beer here. That's true. A former mayor used to live in these apartments. Well, I shouldn't say former, but he eventually would be a former mayor. You want to see the housing? This is not a great neighborhood, by the way. Yeah, ouch indeed. And you know why it's ouch? A lot of Californians move up here. So they take their California money and they bring it up here, and all the housing prices go up because of that. But you get what you pay for, right? You want convenience, you gotta pay the piper. That's crazy. But you pay for convenience. Like in South Dakota, you have to drive everywhere, right? Over here, there's different options you could take. So it's a trade-off indeed. and these are houses too. But I would not live in a house like that. Like, people could just walk up to your doorstep that easily. That's true. If you're up to it. Hey, Random Things with Isaac, how are you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you coming to the channel, checking it out. This is casual talking about reselling Portland, life, anything you like, while I'm just showing the sights and sound. Yeah, I mean, going back to South Dakota or places like that, I mean, if you don't mind the driving, then it's perfect. You know, you get more bang for your buck for real estate. You have more room, less people to interact with. You got your own thing going on. That's, some people like that. For me, I need like stimulation. I need to see movement. I need to see. I always grew up in the big city, so I need noise. If I don't have noise, it's horrible. It's like my house has the noise I'm not familiar with. I think it's home invasion. I don't like that. I need that ambient, like, white noise. Buy goats? I heard a funny story. I don't know if it's true, but they say in Florida, if you have like goats in your property, it you get like a tax break of some sort. I don't know if that's true, but goats, I don't know. I don't know if I could take care of a goat. Barely could take care of a cat. Now this condo is expensive. I don't know why, but they run $750,000 and up in this condo. Oh, it's cows. Okay. Well, any kind of livestock. I don't know if I could take care of them. I'm a city slicker. I don't know how to take care of those stuff. I still can't figure out what to eat for lunch as I'm talking to you guys. And another streetcar is coming by. That's how Ginny, I mean, like, when I go to New York again, like the tall skyscrapers, it gets me a little bit like that now. I think I got too accustomed to Portland. A lot of the buildings are not that tall. Ooh, the shade store. I could use some shade right now. Pun intended. So we have a lot of brewery companies here. We got this one, and this one's probably my favorite, is the Schutz Brewery. Why? I don't know. Can't see them doing that. They probably see me, they give me a pity subscription, and then when my back is turned, they'll unsubscribe again. So that's what they probably would do to me. I swear that looked like a New Jersey picker doppelganger. I have to replay this video later on to show Chris. Looks like him. I could get that. I don't know. My wife would probably tell me to brush my teeth right after that. Here's another hurdy-turdy store, Anthropology. Everything here is expensive. Even things that are on discount. It is worth it. I admit, I got it as a gift. I got like a kitchenware from there. It's holding up pretty well. This is a part of Powell's. This is the bookstore I was mentioning about, which is the biggest used and new books. It takes up the whole entire block all around. The best chili dog. I can't help you with that. The thrift stores, they're fairly cheap, actually. You know what's expensive here is vinyl records. They are expensive over here. But like furniture is cheap. A lot of thrift store items are pretty good. Unless you go to Goodwill. If you go to Goodwill, forget it. My wife hates to be on camera. She would never be caught being on YouTube. Never. Like Brian Big and Fun is gonna visit me here, and Tom the Fish when Big and Fun comes back from his cruise. He's dropping by Portland, and I don't think my wife wants to even partake in it. She doesn't even like reselling. She doesn't like YouTube. She don't like those things. I'm gonna walk to one of my favorite murals. Yeah, Brian. Might have to put like staple his mouth a little bit. I gotta remind him, you gotta be on your best behavior. You're on vacation, but you're in my hood. I asked New Jersey Picker if he's gonna join us over here. He goes, I don't want to go to where the Game of Thrones wall is. I'm not going over there. I'm like, okay. See you later, Isaac. Thanks for joining. Terry, I don't know, honestly. I don't know how bad his death pile is. I never asked him about it. It might be bad. I don't know. I never asked him. That's a good question. I should ask him about it. Yeah. Mike has no censor talking. I have to... We trade insults with each other. In Florida, he kept calling me Data. You know? Well, it's funny. I gotta show some of my fight back with him. I joke, everybody who quits in life, they all move to Florida. You know, Dave quit on North Carolina, he went to Florida. Mike quit on Georgia, he went to Florida. Rod, kicking and punching, moved from Pennsylvania to Florida. I don't know, except for Terry. Terry's born and raised in Florida with Rick. That's the exception. But everyone who eventually moves to Florida, I don't know. Feel like they quit on life. They can't handle the grind. If you're local to Florida, different story. But if you move there, I don't know. So, oh, I didn't know that you were originally from Pennsylvania. But this is the mural I was talking about. What happens that the building, there was people who were uproar that the building might block the mural or they're gonna close the mural down. So they put ample space in there so you could see the mural of a lady with a wedding dress. So I still don't know what to eat for lunch, guys. We're like an hour in, and I still don't know. Maybe I have there's this place called Tokyo Sando. They make some like Tokyo, like Japan inspired sandwiches. Might go with that. We'll see. Really? No, I actually never heard of it. But I joke around with Mike about that. I also joked with a few others about that. And they're like, where the hell are you? You're up in the Northwest? That's right, Northwest. I admit it, I quit on New York. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna grab lunch here. I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for you guys coming in and watching me, and hope you guys join me again. I will put out more videos every Sunday, and the live is probably gonna be Sunday as well. Sunday is pretty much the day I have free time. So I appreciate you guys watching. Tell your friends, tell your family, go subscribe. Make sure they stay subscribed. And I'll catch you on when I hit 1,000, and hopefully you guys get a giveaway prize out of it. Thanks guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys later.